All right, guys. So, like I said prior here, Nico is going to be MIA today, but we last left off with you guys defeating this group of bandits, correct? At the with what the hell is her name?
Isabel?
Isabel. That's right. So,
Yep.
we will continue on here. You guys should have all healed up. And you are going to make
Looks
it.
like it.
You guys are going to make it to the makeshift settlement. A rough clearing opens before you. Uneven ground marked by surveyor stakes, a half-built palisade, and a handful of weary pioneers who look up as the caravan rolls in. Smoke curls from a small cook fire, while tools lie scattered where they were dropped. The place feels raw, unfinished, and desperately in need of help. So, what do you guys all make note of first? You can definitely tell that this little scene here is very rough. It looks like they're barely surviving. And this is where you were sent to help them create this first big settlement for Basie.
What is what would Rothman see as like the outlook of the people that are there?
So the
Like,
outlook of the people, they are definitely all exhausted. They look like they're worked to the bone. They don't have much time for play or fun. They are literally just trying to survive.
Hmm.
Like morale seems not great.
It's not horrible, but it's not like, okay, yeah, these guys are doing
Not as good as
something
it could
awesome.
be.
Like they're looking opportunistic towards the future. That's for sure.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
So, a woman in worn leathers strides towards you, wiping sweat and sawdust from her brow. Her posture is straight, but her eyes are tired. "Welcome to Emberhearth," she says, "such as it is. Unfortunately, we are behind schedule right now. The forest, well, it's been uncooperative."
I see. What do you mean by uncooperative?
Well, there is just so much crap that needs to get done here. And the forest, well, we're not finding it as easy to secure supplies. And it's not. The weather here is just not what we thought it was going to be.
Interesting. Thwalrin will slap the axe on his hip and say that he can aid in gathering lumber, should that be needed.
Well, thank you very much. This last week has been very, very rough. So I hope that your journey was a lot smoother than this past week. And I'm going to assume you're a specialist that the Crown sent?
Yes.
Well, thank God. We were in desperate need of some assistance.
Well, I know my way around the land, so.
Okay. All right. So she says, "Well, why don't you guys take a beat around here, talk to some people, and we will get going with some tasks that we need help with once you kind of get settled here."
Quite a grand idea. Are there any other particular locations that we might be able to head on into to resupply and possibly just garner a bit more information on the surroundings?
She looks at Raffin, and she kind of chuckles. Supplies? You guys were supposed to be bringing us the resupplies. That's what was in your carts.
Oh, I mean, right, of course, of course. So where would you like for us to go ahead and take them so we could repurchase them from this fine little settlement town?
You can take them right on over to the quartermaster. Her name is Della Rusk.
All right. And where might she be at? Deeper into the town?
She looks over at you and she says, "Oh, she's right over there. She's that stocky woman."
Oh, well, I do my sincerest apologies. I thought that was I thought you guys had time to make a little statuette in honor of this great little, this first step into taking over this land for Basie. But there we'll reconvene with her.
So, as you guys approach Della, you notice that she is a stocky woman with ink-stained fingers and a ledger under one arm. As she glances over all the wagons, you notice that she has a slight frown on her face.
Oh, greetings there, Miss Della. We are here with the supplies coming in from the kingdom. We were told to deliver them to you.
She glances over. Supplies? Supplies? They look light. Damage on the wheel? Wonderful.
Sincerest apologies. The roads aren't exactly in tip-top shape, and we've incurred a couple of damages. But I promise that everything is still well and functional.
Is there anything missing? If there is, we'll start needing rationing immediately.
I often kind of just like look around. You would not take inventory. It's like,
I was gonna say, did we do an inventory? I don't think
We sure didn't.
it's like,
I don't think we even knew what we were carrying.
No.
We could have had like dynamite and other random like weapons and junk on us, and we wouldn't have even known.
It was never really brought up.
Nope.
So, she looks at you guys.
Do we have dynamite? Is dynamite a thing? Do we have that?
You don't have it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going
It's
to
a
give
good
that to you.
GM rule in general. Yeah, don't GMs should not give players dynamite. It always ends explosively, I guess. But
Oh.
Tell me, did you guys bring more hands or tools or both?
I mean, I got these two hands and I got these two axes, but I don't think I need any more.
All right. Well, we're definitely going to need some help. Why don't you go hitch up the horses over there and go hang out by the fire for a little bit.
All right then.
sounds like a
I
plan.
saunter over to the fire.
A wiry old man leans on a walking stick near the fire, watching you with bright, wary eyes. He looks over at Orias. Forest's been restless. Animals acting strange.
you have any idea what could be the matter, or is it simply just the wild and dangerous wilds?
I, I think something's been making them act strange. You know, this land remembers everything. Even the old kings that used to live here. Something is spooking all these animals in the wild.
Well, have you
That
seen any
is concerning.
people around?
People? No. I mean, I did find some old stones in the brush. Older than anyone here that I know of.
Old stones. Most stones I encounter feel quite old to me. Was there something special about these stones that caught your interest?
Well, they had some strange markings on them.
They're ornamented. They're carved.
Yeah, I think I would say they were carved.
Hmm.
Have can I ask, you said the animals in the area, they're acting strange. Has that been a recent development?
It seems like in the past few weeks here that they started getting a little bit more restless.
I see. Oh, well, we'll certainly have to keep our eyes out, won't we? Don't want it's strength in numbers and all that, right?
Yeah. Just be careful out in the forest if you go out there. They're dangerous.
I trust you can take one look at me, sir, and have full confidence I do not intend on wandering out into the forest all by myself. I'm hardly a knight wandering off in search of a quest here.
So, as you guys have looked around the bare bones settlement, talked to a few individuals that are here, the truth becomes clear. Emberhearth is a little more than a dream held together by sweat and stubbornness. The palisades being half built, and only 2 cabins stand finished. The rest are canvas tents and hope. So,
I have questions, if I can.
oh, of course.
So this, just to be clear, this is our destination. This is where we're
Your first one, yes.
first one. Okay, so this is a stop along a longer journey.
So it was your primary stop destination for the caravan.
Okay.
So this is where you were originally sent to.
Okay.
Gotcha.
We like if we go anywhere else, it's kind of our own prerogative.
Yes. Like your whole goal was to help build up Emberhearth into a thriving settlement. That's what you were originally told.
Only one more question then. The only other question I had then was, how long has the journey been to get here? I missed that detail.
I would say it took you guys about a week or so to travel through the mountains from Bay C and get to this edge.
Okay.
So Emberhearth is on the edge of the forest. It's built in like a little clearing. To your west lies the desert, while to your east rise the mountains. North and south, where you guys are at right now, is just more forested lands.
Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for the clarification. Sorry to interrupt.
Of course. So,
Do we have a map of the camp or
Oh.
the settlement that we're in?
yes, I did not realize I did not put you guys on it.
Whoopsie.
Nope.
Row.
I love living in this
Okay.
land of
So I was
giant
wondering
houses.
if the I was also wondering like what the wall
Oh, it's
looks like. If
barely
there's like a
built right
decent
now.
barrier. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like half built.
So this is like very bare bones kind of thing they got going on. I mean, they by the looks of it, they got here like what 3 weeks to a month and a half before we did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There,
All
it's
right.
Maybe a
very,
couple
very
of, I'd
new.
say probably 4 or 5 months. The cabins would have taken a while to build.
Oh yeah, true. True. This ain't no Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of
Alright.
are.
They're very yeah. I mean, they're pretty much Lincoln Logs.
So,
Right.
Yes, that's exactly how that works.
Yeah.
as the caravans proceed to be unloaded and the settlers begin helping out, a young laborer approaches you, clutching something wrapped in a scrap of canvas. His hand shakes slightly as he glances over his shoulder, as if he was afraid he was being watched. I found this while clearing brush near the palisade line. I didn't want to show the others. They're already on edge. As he hands over the wrapped object, do one of you guys take it, or do you just look at them?
I mean, what'd you find?
It's a stone.
I'll take it from
You
them.
found a rock. You brought us a rock from the woods. That's amazing, little human.
So Claire,
Very good.
what do? Do you open it?
Yeah, I'll open it and look at it to see, because we've seen like marked stones before. This is now like the third time we're hearing about it. So yeah, I'll unwrap it and take a look at it.
All right. So inside the canvas is a weathered stone fragment, roughly the size of a dinner plate. Its surface is carved with a symbol, a crown with a hollow center. There's faint lines of script worn nearly smooth by time. The edges are broken as if it was once part of something larger.
Is this the first time we've seen a symbol like this? Can I roll something?
I don't know if you were seeing this, but some other people in the party definitely saw this symbol.
I'm gonna show the rest of the class the piece of show.
Very generous of you.
So,
Have any of you seen this before?
So Daniel,
Oh.
you definitely saw this
I don't know.
before.
Have I?
This was what you saw on the stone marker and marking on your first.
I see. Okay.
Thing.
I'll actually even pull out my book and kind of reveal the page that has like the tracing I did of the prior, and it can kind of like demonstrate to the others, like, no, this is like the same. I don't know. Ulrias is not an anthropologist, but the same material culture or whatever, the same people.
So if anyone
kind of made both things likely.
If anyone wants to do a check on it, you can. It's up to you.
Was that history?
You can give me a history, a religion, investigation.
Why can't I'm like not
Like
allowed
a
to press any buttons.
nature to see
okay?
what kind of rock it is.
I'm not allowed to press any buttons.
Before I roll anything, I'm going to roll my 2 d20s for my divination feature, just to give an FYI about that.
More smart.
Cool. That's a good roll for one something today.
All my buttons
and
just
then
came up
another
at
one.
once.
That's solid.
Yeah,
what am I rolling?
Characters out there. So you can either roll history, religion, investigation, or you can roll insight to see what our young man is feeling.
I got insight +2, so I'm gonna do my check on the child.
All right.
The child.
I don't know if that rolled
I'll
anything.
roll a. I'll do a. Was it religion
So you can either do history
or history? You said I could roll?
religion, or investigation.
Investigation. Oh, okay. I'll do investigation then. Same difference, I suppose, but let's do roll. Oh. I'll spend some luck to put that up to 15 if it persists between sessions. I
Yes, it does.
forgot if it does.
Awesome, awesome. All right. So, Rafin, that 3 with religion, you have no idea what religion that is or anything about this area right now.
Mhm.
Daniel, with a 15, you notice that the edges of the rock stone piece there suggests that it was forcibly removed from whatever it was attached to.
That's an interesting development.
To be clear, this is not a literal child that brought this to us. This is just a young man.
Yeah, he's a young teenager. He's probably
Oh, I thought he
15,
was
16.
child. Oh, that's still child. Child.
Exactly.
Child adjacent, yeah.
That's I mean,
He's about as
Child
old as
abuse.
Dalrin is.
but 16 is like I could imagine.
Oh, he was.
I could imagine a 16-year-old being able to
child, right?
forcibly detach something.
It would probably be very difficult for a 16-year-old, unless they were like a Iron Man style thing, to be able to rip it from rock.
Fair enough.
Did I actually make a roll,
Okay, so
or
seems
did it not
implausible.
go through?
You never made the roll.
Oh shit! Did I not?
No.
Go ahead and are you on
Oh.
a computer or iPad again?
Yeah, I'm on my iPad. I clicked the button. Is it mad at me?
Gotta double click it, maybe.
Typically, that's the window that you then need to confirm it.
I think it's mad.
Okay, what were you trying to do, Claire?
I'm trying to do insight.
All right. Boom.
You had a +2, I think you said.
Yeah, I have a +2.
Oh, not today.
Yeah. You're not entirely sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, where did you find this again? I'm gonna ask the kid.
And he says, I found it just over there in the clearing. Right? Just a little, probably about 15, 20 feet away from the wall that we're building.
I would love.
Probably would be worth a look.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
particular, I suspect that Thualran might have some tracking expertise, perhaps. I know you're like a bit of an outdoorsman, aren't you?
Indeed. Yep.
I
I
suspect you might have
probably
some
would be able to
expertise
do
lend.
some form of nature or survival to track where. I don't know which one of those it would be, but it would probably, I assume, some form of like survival or nature thing to track it and see where it came from.
Yeah, I'd love to invite your character to kind of like, oh, maybe we go take a look at it, you know. And I'm gonna butter him up by saying, well, you have such expertise to lend that maybe you're actually going to be inclined to do this, even though maybe you're not otherwise interested in a random rock.
Well,
All right.
it does seem to have some unique property to it, so yes, my interest is piqued.
All right.
And your flattery is noticed. Thank you, tiny human. All human are tiny to me, so thank you.
All right. So, Jack, are you going to search the area that the child said where he found it?
Yeah, I'll give it a good look. Give it a once over.
All right. So give me a.
It was over this way, right?
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
Alright. Ooh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Got any luck?
Never mind.
Also, everyone who failed, Everyone who just failed, by the way, mark luck.
I have
Yeah.
So
Oh, right. You're so right. Dankeschön.
I do have 3 luck.
Oh, you can
Put that at
re-roll that.
So
12.
I will. Oh, 3 luck lets you reroll?
yeah, you can just
Yeah.
spend. If you have 3 luck, I would almost never recommend doing it point for point. So I would. You've already kind of the Foundry thinks you've already spent it. Just adding to the roll, I would just re-roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That was close. That almost was something else entirely.
All right. So
There we go.
with a 22, you notice a patch of earth that has been freshly turned. Roots are still twisting through the soil, while some are wrapped around other stone fragments still buried beneath the surface.
So there's more plate-like rocks that look like that?
Not necessarily just like that. Other rocks that look similar. None of them that you see have like the obvious inscriptions on them.
Okay. Is there any pathways leading to or from where these stones are? Like any crushed twigs or broken branches?
The ground feels disturbed. It's definitely obvious that people have been walking through there while they were building the fence or the wall. But
Right.
you can look for more with an investigation check.
Okay.
I'd be down to give it a go.
Yeah.
It's not my greatest strength, but I'll go for it.
Whoever wants to.
Oh, well.
Oh, damn.
Maybe I don't need to do it.
All right. So with an 18, even with your -1, you are able to make out a faint outline of a foundation of an old building. It's not like a perfect foundation, but it's enough to where you're like, okay, there definitely used to be a stone building or stone structure of some sort sitting right here.
That's been like overgrown.
Yes.
Basically like trees and...
Oh, yes.
Okay. I will call over to the others, or I don't assume any of them. None of you followed me, right? Or did any of you follow me?
No, I did. Yeah.
I would assume I followed.
It'd be very funny if I invited
okay.
you to do this and then did not follow you.
Yeah.
Well, I see all the characters are still just sitting there, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, that's fair.
But yeah, I'll relay everything I found.
In fairness, I can't move myself, so I am stationary.
Wait, so you're saying there's a structure here. In any supposition as to what might have happened to it? Or? Just
Got
the
smashed.
nature overtook it.
I don't know.
Oh, it got smashed.
It appears to be so, yes. Many trees have grown in this place. It appears that nature retook what was once its own.
That is curious.
I'll
I
point out
hope this is
the-
not...
Little hole.
Yeah, where the plate came from, you mean, yeah?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. This
Can
makes
we
me wonder
enter
what
the-
led to... Okay.
I'm just wondering if the is the structure. I'm trying to like picture it in my mind here. Is there a floor to it still intact?
No.
Is it like covered in leaves?
All you are able to make out
Okay.
is just a little bit of a foundation. So think of like you're walking in the woods.
So like some stone pillar here or there.
Yeah. And it's not even very tall.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
maybe less than a foot tall of what you're seeing. It's just a very, very
Gotcha.
like limited. Like
Faint
if you weren't-
reminiscent. Okay.
Yes. Like if you weren't looking for it, you probably
I got
wouldn't have even seen it.
Okay. Because I was wondering if there's like a trap door or something underneath it that leads to a basement.
Too advanced. Too advanced.
Given enough time, it probably just become.
If you stand
This makes me
around
wonder-
long enough, you might just fall through.
But
I mean,
will
I'll
say
stomp
this
my
makes
big
me-
old feet and, around.
Joking about that, by the way.
Oh, okay. So I was about to really stomp my big dragon feet and maybe swing my tail
You're
around.
too serious right now. You're too serious.
Just having fun with it. Oh.
All right. So, are you guys going to show anyone else this stuff? Or just going to continue on, wait for the morning here?
Probably could be good to get a hold of the woman we met when we first arrived. See what her thoughts on it are. See if they noticed it when they came in.
Did we catch her name?
Her name is Warden Cyril Vane.
I didn't.
Warden
There you
Cyril Dane, was it?
Vane. V with a
Vane.
Vane with a
Thank you.
V.
Cool. All right. What I would really love to know, it seems like she's the leader, or has been the leader at least so far,
Yep.
of this kind of settlement. I want to know, what led to the decision or the picking of this location, right? Because, are we just settling on some the medieval fantasy equivalent of the ancient Indian burial ground sort of situation, right? This could be an inauspicious sign.
I hope not.
That's a good point.
It's funny that you brought that up.
Oh no.
No,
Oh,
Oh
no.
Lord!
Someone's
That's why the
divination
locals
is
are
working
mad at us.
overtime.
we gon' die.
All right, so
Nope. I'm gonna mosey back over this way.
Oh my.
as you guys are walking back,
Never good.
the breeze stirs the tree tops. The forest creaks and sighs as if shifting its weight. Birds fall silent for a moment, just long enough to notice.
I don't like that.
Nope.
That's eerie.
It's never a good sign when the birds start to shut up. This is this. It
You have some experience with that, do you?
Pardon?
I was just thinking about that. I'm so sorry.
Pardon? Would you mind repeating that to me? I don't think I quite heard you, son.
Don't worry about it.
All right, if you say so.
As
So
you guys approach back towards the center of the settlement, Warden Cyril Vane steps forward. Her expression is firm. She proceeds to tell you, "We will secure this area tomorrow. For now, you guys need to get some rest." Did you guys have any questions for me before we call it a night here?
Yes. Did anybody else notice the stone ruins over by your wall?
Ruins? Old stones don't scare
Yeah,
me.
there's an old outcropping of a house.
Yeah, old
I was
stones
just asking
don't
if you
scare
noticed
me.
it.
The living threats are enough.
Okay. And do you have any information regarding those living threats?
Yeah. the creatures in the forest.
Well, just a basic pack of wolves and some bears.
Creatures, or like, do you mean people?
Well,
I think there's some nasty monsters out there.
the indigenous have been giving us some trouble recently, but mostly it's just the beasts.
Okay.
Just the run
We
of
can
mill
help with
kind
that.
of things. Do you guys have this might be a little bit dull-headed of me to ask. Is there any sort of security detail being formed here in this town? Guardsmen or women, or even just a couple of patrols that keep watch throughout the night?
Yeah, we have some people. You're definitely safe sleeping. You don't have to worry about that. We got some people that are always paying attention. Speaking of which, did you guys lose anybody? I heard there may have been a convict that escaped.
Oh, that's right.
We actually had a couple,
Unfortunately,
didn't we? Actually, yeah.
unfortunately, yeah, we had lost a couple of convict or two during a skirmish that we had with some bandits who practically ambushed us in the dead of night.
Some rather unsavory folks.
Well, we do have some stuff that we have to get taken care of in the morning here. But we have a missing person. We gotta chase down this convict. But for now, go get some rest. And we'll see you in the morning.
All right,
So-
sounds like a plan.
All right then.
Night settles over Emberhearth. The last light of dusk fades behind the trees, casting long shadows across the half-built palisade. A small fire crackles in the center of the clearing, its glow reflecting off of tired faces. Warden Cyril Vane stands beside the flames, arms crossed, watching the settlement quiet down for the night. And she looks at you all. Glad to see that you guys have gotten comfortable here and you found your tent. But you've seen the state of things here. Emberhearth is hanging on by threads. Tomorrow, we start fixing that. But we can't do everything at once. She gestures towards the dark tree line. The forest is restless, and there's ruins out there older than anything we ever expected. But we have more problems on our hands. One of ours was taken a few nights ago. Hopefully they're alive, but they won't be for long. Then we got that convict that you guys lost. If he reaches the other tribes or out to the desert, we may have a diplomatic crisis on our hands with some of the local communities here. So, where do you want to begin? Your choice will shape the days ahead.
You had said that you had, forgive me, you say you lost somebody not too long ago. How were they lost? You said they were taken. Was it one of those beasts from the forest that you had mentioned?
Well, we're not entirely sure who took them, but we have a feeling it was some bandits that took them while they were out hiking and looking for some stuff for us.
Oh, that's quite unfortunate
No.
for that to happen to her or them.
What was their name?
The person that was lost.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. I have it written down. Where was it? Hang on. I do have it written down. Just gotta find my
No
little
worries.
sheet.
No worries, mate.
It was a settler by the name of Tamsin Reed.
Tamsin
Okay.
Reed.
I wanted to make sure it wasn't anybody that we had come across already.
No.
Her name was Isabel.
That would have been something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Goddess.
Can I-
There's a missing settler. There's a missing convict that can also, like you said, bring in some diplomatic harm into our adventures. What was this? A settler?
This
No, please go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, I think you were about to ask the question I was thinking.
Oh, I hope it's the same one. Is what was the position of this settler? Is what I was aiming towards. Was that we on the same page?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're on
Oh,
the same wavelength, yeah. 'Cause I'm also wondering what their role was and if it's worth even going after them.
Did you say that out loud or out of character?
How
Yeah.
do you mean?
Was that in character or out of character?
Well, to ask what their role was, like what's their role within the settlement? What do they
Yes.
do?
Yeah,
here?
but like, did you say like to that last part in or out of character? That like, is it worth going after them if they were not that important?
I think the way Thwalwyn was raised in his clan of everyone pulls their weight, everyone has their role, and if they don't, then they get left behind. I think given that background of his, he probably would have just said that out loud because he doesn't quite, he's not going to understand social cues or norms of
Okay.
whatever they may think. So yeah, I'll go with that. He would have just said that right out loud.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on, he ain't mean it like that. He ain't mean it like that. It's just how would you say this? We're trying to allocate the better of our resources, and knowing this position, and while Tamsin is still very much important here to the settlement, regardless of what her position is, it's more of a question of maybe trying to steer away a diplomatic mishappenstance might be more of a priority than trying to find somebody who has been lost amongst the woods, or at least it's not as a severe outcome for us to deal with.
Oh boy.
Shit.
What he said.
So, Cyril looks at you guys. All of our settlers are important. Can you not see how few of us there actually are?
I understand that, but do you want us to find this person, or do you want us to avoid the situation of this convict getting out and getting to this other tribe before we can find him? So I'm thinking that we go after the convict
How much of
first.
a threat?
Well,
Would he not just be killed on sight though by some of the indigenous?
Who knows? We don't
I
know
would not
what they're like.
I would not assume that. Yeah.
We don't know what they're gonna do. They might take him prisoner.
Yeah,
they might look into his situation.
Yeah, I would not assume that the indigenous are just like kill on sight as their modus operandi. They're probably a bit more complex than that.
I mean, we all heard the story of that one priest that left El Dorado.
I would love to know what this convict was convicted of. Like, if he's a serial
that
killer,
too.
let's go find him.
True, but then on the other hand, if we go after him, like she's saying, we'll lose a valid hand to help with building the settlement, most likely. So
mean,
would we rather save a useless
wait, wait,
convict
wait.
that probably
I
won't
think
help
it's just
us?
the balance of completeness.
Circle back. Losing one person over being lost versus potentially hundreds if we encounter an army of some sort because of this convict that's escaped. What is the greater situation here? Lose
Well, when you
one or
phrase it
lose
like
more
that-
than one? Right, that's what I'm saying. Is we're gonna lose one person or more than one person? What would you choose? Because
So-
that's the situation that I'm looking at.
So I'm going to pause you guys. You will have the opportunity to do both. Depending on which you go after first is going to change how everything happens. I'll just put it that way. You
Right.
will have the opportunity to do both of these quote-unquote missions. Potentially in the same day period. If that helps make your guys' decision a little bit better or easier. But you will have the opportunity to do both. But the outcomes may change depending on which one you choose first and which one you choose second.
Mm-hmm. Do we know
Then
who
it might be in our best interest to go after the convict then.
Yeah, I mean, for me, if he was just convicted because he didn't pay his taxes, that just changes the equation entirely for me. Versus he's convicted of something really gruesome, right? So that's kind of the thing I'm wondering if we can.
Here's the noble. How would you feel about that?
I mean, I don't really care what his crime was per se. I'm more worried about this situation where if he gets to somebody and explains his situation, that they're going to take his side and we're going to have to fight an army. That's the way that my brain is thinking right now.
Yeah. I don't think there's a scenario where Damn. Just because he doesn't like us or something like that, right? I think it's more likely that, the more likely scenario in my mind is maybe he joins up with local bandits. He might just kind of assimilate into the local indigenous kind of societies. There's kind of ways it could take in that direction that I could imagine. Where I'm more worried about is if he's a dangerous person, does he make things complicated by now the locals are even more mad at us because there's a kind of a serial killer going around killing people or something like that.
I see what you're saying about that. Yeah, depending on what his crime is what he's gonna do.
We didn't get a roster to tell us who these convicts were or what their crimes were. Did we not get a dossier on them?
So you would know that the convict that escaped goes by the name Bren Taylor. And through conversation, you would know that he was convicted through murder.
Okay, so he is a violent person, so we should go after
murder, or was this cold-blooded murder?
That you don't know.
Murder in the first degree, the second degree?
Manslaughter, what variables are we talking about here?
How good was his lawyer?
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
did he have a good defense attorney? Was the jury out to get him?
So with the murder, I think we should go after the murderer. I really don't see a situation where we can just let him be free.
I agree.
I feel like that's a problem.
I think that's fair, but granted,
it could be.
the settlers need all the help they can get, and maybe helping out.
Right. That's
Oh.
where my mind keeps
then-
going too. Is that we go get this convict, we bring him back. Apart from avoiding some diplomatic thing or whatever, that we don't even know what the outcome of that could be, we know for a fact if we don't get this settler, we're down a hand and we're down help that we desperately need to get off the ground.
And maybe
So,
then,
Yeah.
if we,
And
Like,
we
there's a
help out,
clear.
I'm
Yeah.
again thinking the one versus many. Do we lose one, or do
We don't know if
have
that's
like
a
a bunch?
guarantee.
Right, but like that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like there's like a 50-50 shot if we lose one, or we could lose more than that if we're attacked by a group of bandits, the locals, the whoever.
well, there's also been
Right, but if we
weird
get
things
this
going
extra
around.
hand, if we get this extra
hand is
settler
not
back,
gonna
that's
fight
one.
with us. We're the
No, but that's one
fighting
more person to
people.
help build up this defense.
I, I'll say that, yeah. I do
The
want to
extra
offer,
person
though,
can
that
help us build the wall.
I do want to offer that if we do
I'll build the wall myself
recover the
right now.
convict, there is just labor on the table, and there is like a pair of hands to help us building basic stuff. Like that's part of why they're here, theoretically, is to help
Mhm.
build stuff because it's their sentence,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
That's not a huge problem in my mind. I think more pertinent to me is like, what's the fresher trail? Like, what are we gonna have an easier time even finding a clue to follow? Because we can't just like
That
sweep
makes
the
sense,
forest.
too.
Oh, true.
That makes sense too.
Oh, how long ago was Tamsin missing? To say,
It said like a couple days.
Yep, couple days.
and we've only just lost
A trail.
Bran. What was it? Right before we came here into town.
Yeah.
That would have been
Mhm.
about a week
That's
ago,
it.
right?
Pardon?
Might have
Yeah.
been a week.
Yeah, it would have been about a week ago, give or take.
Hmm.
Or less than a week, but it's been a little bit.
Yeah.
So
That's
we
actually
had
the
to
colder trail.
backtrack.
Yeah, right. That's the harder clue to find the first step towards, right?
But there has been
It
sightings,
is.
rumored
backtrack.
sightings of the convict, but nothing
Hmm.
concrete
Hmm.
as of right now.
But we know for a fact, like, where the settler went.
You have an idea.
Basically, we have a general idea of their location. Okay. Well,
I say, I personally would like to go for the settler, because that also helps us.
The
maybe
convict
get
is
a
sounding
bit
like a harder clue. Yeah.
of insight. For me, I think it gives a little bit of
No.
insight into what's going on with the forest. But I also understand that
true.
an escaped murdering convict, as far as we know, could pose a lot of danger to the to just the local groups around
It
here.
can.
So
It can agitate them. It can make things harder.
It poses a threat to our own community as well.
right, very much true.
No.
So we
He could pose a greater threat to
It's like
them
my
than to
forward
us.
force. I think I'm losing connection. Ooh, am I back?
Yeah, I hear you.
A little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Um,
sorry. It's tonight's a bit of a shit show, but I'm Team Settler. It seems like the easier trail to start following, and it has all the things in favor of it as well.
No, I concur.
All right, everyone for Team Settler then?
I suppose.
Yeah. I do want to float the idea. I don't know if we parlay with the indigenous much at all. I don't know if this community actually is on speaking terms with them. If they are, we should give them a warning. That's all. Because I think that's just a good gesture. But it doesn't sound like seems like things are
true.
more hostile than that.
They haven't had much contact from what you've been able to
Mhm.
pick apart from just generic talking around and hearing. But
Mhm.
it's more of a wary. They're not used to seeing actual settlements like this be built up in their forests.
No, that's fair. It's a weird thing to see happen.
Okay.
So, as you make your decision, the fires crackle softly, The forest looms beyond the walls, dark and silent. Somewhere out there, threats and secrets wait for dawn. Your first day in Emberhearth ends not with triumph, but with purpose. So, with that, everyone level up to level 2.
What?
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Like right now? I'm happy to do it.
Oh,
Just wanna
yeah.
be clear. All right, let's do it.
And take the average for hit points.
Okay. Level up. Take the average.
We don't get anything else until next level, right?
Letting me do anything.
Subclasses? No, I don't think so.
Nothing big, like nothing that fun. Claire, did you want me to do yours for you?
I just did mine.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Oh, here we
that I can do. For some reason, it lets me do that, but nothing else.
The one button you're allowed to
Um,
push.
Yeah, literally.
Quick other question: Is anybody taking healing stuff?
I will get healing stuff at level 3, but unfortunately,
Does
not
anyone
yet.
else?
I don't think
Okay.
I have access to healing stuff. I mean, except for like, I can't heal. I can just give temp HP. I can get something to give temp HP.
Oh, we like temp HP though.
Okay, so like,
Could be
I'm gonna
nice.
go ahead and do that.
All right, while
It's
you guys are
very
doing
rough.
this, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
How dare you?
Rude.
Okay, because I can grab a few healing stuff. I can grab cure wounds,
Oh, nice.
and I might grab.
I'm thinking about.
Or speak with animals as well.
I was gonna get a false
I have
life.
an animal right here. I have an animal right here.
What the hell?
Right here.
Oh shit! I get better proficiencies. Hell yeah! Give me that. And
Nice. Nice.
give me.
The bards get crazy proficiencies.
Yeah, I just got the expertise. I'm gonna start I'm gonna try to abuse all that.
I was able to wiggle my way into getting expertise in persuasion through a complicated combo of humans plus talents and stuff.
Jeez.
But that's like the only one I'll ever get. I would say, I'm sorry, I went to get that right. I think getting some healing spells would probably make sense for level 2. At level 3, I will have like 3 uses of cure wounds per short rest, just ready to go.
Oh shit!
But that's still a level out.
Is that a class thing or?
That is a subclass. I'm going to be a celestial warlock, and one of the things they do is you get 3 kind of you get a limited set of spells. That's the healing spells.
Yeah, it's what the it's like in 5e or like in D&D where it's like you get access to certain like spells that are just permanent. You just know them now. Oh, that's cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They it's a very different take from like the 5e warlock, because the 5e warlock has like this whole like, no, you just have like a packed spell slot. Like, no, you just have normal spell slots.
It's like a fountain of life thingy.
Oh, they swapped that out. Okay.
Yeah, they swap that out for like normal spell
That's
slots, but then your
kinda cool.
subclass spells become like the subclass spells become the things that refresh on a short rest, basically.
Interesting.
Oh, nice. Ooh, a band. And then we'll do... I gotta do Armor of Shadows. I'm so weak. I'm like AC 11. I'm like the most punchable person in this party.
All right, I am back, obviously. Did everyone get squared away with their character sheets?
Yeah.
Any questions?
I'm still picking some spells, but I'll figure
Oh,
it out.
okay, yeah, you're good.
Believe so.
So what we're gonna do for this current mission, we're gonna play it as uh, I don't want to. Um, Toby's a tricky one right now for Nico's character, because I don't really know what he's going for. But
Can you duplicate his character sheet? Because if you can make a copy of it, we could level it up, and then he could just take the copy when he comes back.
you know what? Because I can. Let's see. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Boom. Can I? Let's see. Boom. Toby copy. Perfect. All right. So I am just gonna level up his copy here. 'Cause I don't necessarily know what
Smart.
he wants to do. That was a good idea. Um, okay. Yeah, I wasn't. The last thing I wanted to do was choose his character for himself or for him.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Is everyone all set with their characters and all that?
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yep.
morning breaks cold and pale over Emberhearth. The settlement stirs slowly. The crack of splitting wood, the clatter of tools, the low murmur of tired voices. But one voice is missing. Warden Cyril Vane approaches you with a grim expression. Her jaw is tight, her eyes shadowed from the lack of sleep. Well, we have confirmed it. One of our settlers, Tamsin Reed, was taken while she was out exploring for us. The tracks lead north into the forest. We don't know who took them or why. I'm not going to order you to go, but if we don't act now, we may not get them back. Cyril waits for your answer. What do you do?
I see no reason not to. I must, right?
Guess we're going to do that.
Go get him.
You gather your gear and follow Cyril to the northern edge of the clearing. The tree line looms ahead, dark, dense, and silent. A faint trail of scuffed earth and broken branches leads into the shadows. Cyril stops at the edge of the trees. I'll hold things together here. Just bring Tamsin home. She steps back as the forest awaits you. As you proceed
All right.
into the forest, the canopy closes overhead as you step beneath the trees. The light dims, pine needles soften your footsteps. The air grows still too still. Even the birds seem to be holding their breath. Ahead of you, drag marks continue deeper into the woods. So, who is taking point on tracking this trail?
The dragon.
Guess I would.
Aren't you the tracker man?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, you were pretty much hired to be the tracker for the party.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait,
I
what's your
would love
wait?
to
Wait,
interject
did I give
and
you?
Yeah,
Did I
provide
yeah,
give you your
that,
nickname yet?
That was my whole idea.
Did I give you your nickname yet? Can I call you your nickname now?
No, we
Oh,
don't
no.
need to do that.
Rin Rin.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
It is easier to say than his actual name, and also sounds like the name of a little Scottish Terrier or something.
Yes. He's a little puppy.
The 7-foot
He'll
tall
turn and give a
dragonborn man
snarl.
is also exactly.
All right. So, Jack, go
But
ahead.
no, but sorry, I want to interject.
Yes.
If he's going to actually make this skill check, I want to give him a 17 on the die.
Okay. So, Jack, you automatically get a 17 on your survival check that I'm going to tell you to do, so you don't need to roll. So, the trail is clear, scuffed earth,
Awesome. Thank you. Much
Broken.
appreciated.
broken branches, and the occasional smear of dried blood. Whoever took Tamsin wasn't trying to hide their path. A drop tool
Okay.
lies half buried in pine
Well.
needles. A small hatchet, its handle stained with dried blood. The forest around you is silent, as if it was listening. The drag marks continue to the north. How do you proceed? Are you
Well,
going to
We'll relay
pace?
this.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'll relay this information to the party that, this is a pretty bloody trail. They were quite messy, not very clean, and dragging this body. The blood is relatively fresh or dried?
It was dried
How's the
blood.
blood look? That's a question. Like crusty dried, or just like talking like dried paint, or
Dried as in,
like what's the
probably-
consistency?
yeah, it's probably been a few days.
A few days. Okay.
Yeah, so it
All
definitely
right.
wasn't like super recent, but it wasn't like
Right.
16 days ago.
Right. All right. So our query is likely fairly injured. Seems like a decent amount of blood speckled around the trail. And this hatchet is interesting. Is there blood on the blade or just the handle?
Just the handle.
That's odd. I'll pass it along in case anyone else wants to take a closer look at it. But I will encourage us to quicken our pace.
All right, so a quickened pace for you guys, then I'm assuming. All right.
Say so.
So, moving fast obviously risks losing the trail, but it may save you guys some time. As you push deeper into the forest, following the faint signs of the struggle, the trees grow thicker, the light grows dimmer. But somewhere ahead, Tamsin Reed is waiting for your rescue. You follow the drag marks deeper into the forest. The tree branches knitting together overhead, the light dims to a muted green. Ahead, the trail opens into a small clearing. The clearing is quiet. Too quiet. Bark woven charms hang from the branches, swaying gently through the air, although the air is still. Each charm is a loop of twisted bark and twine, shaped into a crude spiral or knot. The ground here is torn up, scuffed earth, broken branches, and the deep grooves of something heavy being dragged through the brush. A smear of dried blood marks the trunk of a nearby pine. What do you guys do?
Probably investigate that trunk, I think. Just follow the blood.
All right, so investigating the trunk, you said?
Yeah, wherever like the biggest pool of the blood is, that's naturally where I would go.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. I have this all written down. So, as you look at the blood marks on the tree, it looks as if someone just kind of reached out to try and grab them.
Okay. Is there a building of something that, like it led to? Like where does the blood lead?
It
Just stops at the trunk?
it looks like someone like grabbed with their hand to try and grab onto the tree trunk as they were being dragged by.
Oh,
That's the best way to describe it.
okay. I got you.
Does it appear to be recent, or did I miss that?
Same time frame as the other blood that Thalrin found.
Okay.
So it's a nice dark red,
Yeah.
then probably. Okay. Is there any handprints or clear footprints?
Yeah, so you can definitely see that there are drag marks of clear that someone was pulled through here. You see at least 3 sets of footprints. They were definitely barefoot, light, and quick.
Interesting. All right. Well, I suggest then that we follow these drag marks and carry on,
Not going to look at the...
while maintaining a sense of alertness.
Not going to take a look at the weird charms that are hanging from the trees.
Oh, I'm too fixed on the
Oh, I know
on the
you
blood
are.
and the drag marks. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm looking down at the trail.
Yeah. Why don't we investigate the charms? I'll roll for that if you want to roll something for me
All right.
for that.
So the charm is...
Sure, Are you rolling? I'll cast guidance on you if you are.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
So the charms are made of thin strips of bark, twisted and knotted with surprising precision. They aren't decorative. They feel intentional. A marker of some sort. So give me either a nature or a religion check, Claire. What would you
I think I
prefer?
have -1 to both, so it really doesn't matter.
Yes, you do.
LOL.
Not very wise.
No, I'm not smart. I'm sword smart, not nature smart. But I'll roll nature anyway.
All right. And it looks like you'll get an added 4 to it. So I'm going to punch that in there for you. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So,
Oh, did I do good?
yes.
that's pretty good.
Yay!
So you notice
Hell
that
yeah.
these aren't
Yeah, there you
animal
go.
made, but someone had crafted them. Someone who knows the area well. They're not any symbols that you recognize, but they're definitely territorial.
So like from the natives or the locals, probably.
Yeah, that's what you pretty much assume. Now, do you touch them, or are you just looking at them?
Ooh, since you said that, I feel like touching them is bad, but also now I kind of want to touch it. I will.
Oh boy.
I will take one from the tree.
Okay. So as you grab the charm, it is dry and brittle. As you lift it from the branch, the forest seems to grow quieter, just for a moment. Nothing happens, but it feels like something noticed.
Ooh, I don't like that. Can I put it back?
You can try.
Oh shit.
You gotta put it back exactly how you found it.
I don't know.
Are you gonna put it
Should I
back, or are you gonna keep it, or are you just gonna try and destroy it?
Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it for now, I guess, and see if it comes. It's a mystery mask tool that we can use later.
All right.
Of course, you're gonna say that.
So the drag marks continue out of the clearing, leading deeper into the forest. The charms sway gently above you, marking this place for reasons you don't yet understand. How do you proceed?
Visually, as we head deeper into this forest, is it looking like darker the further we get into it? Like it's more trees around us, more untouched land.
Yes, without a doubt.
Okay. Um,
Harder to see the sun and all that fun stuff.
cool. Yeah. I think Rolf is just gonna make the point, like, seems like there's going to be less sunlight the further we walk in, so might be a good idea for all of us to go ahead and try to stick close to one another and just kind of be on the lookout. It feels like we are. Well, I think we might be getting closer to our final resting spot. Not like in a very ominous kind of way, but it's just end the trail type of deal.
Should we light a torch or something? Question mark.
That's a bad idea.
Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me.
We don't want to draw any unnecessary attention to ourselves.
Can't see though.
So you push past the
Think
clearing. Yep, you guys go ahead.
Yeah, it's like probably a very deliberate forward movement.
Okay. As you push past the clearing and back into the dense undergrowth, the trees close in around you. The light fading to a dim green glow, the forest feels tighter here, closer. Something moves in front of you in the brush. You don't quite see what it is, but you hear something moving.
Y'all saw that, right? That wasn't. I'm not really bugging over here, am I?
Roll perception.
Would we be able to do a right? Yeah, like a something to
Sure, go ahead and roll
discern its
perception if you
direction at
want.
least? Okay.
Yep, yep. If
Damn.
for roll perception, can I have it to be to what
Oh,
it
there we go.
sounds like, not more what I see?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll take that.
All right. Is anyone else rolling?
Yes, I would like to, but I can't press the button.
I think we.
All right. Let's see here. Boom. Boom.
Oh,
All right. All right. All right.
Oh.
All right. So, Raffin, you notice that just sounds like a squirrel. And
small.
Thalarin, you and Claire, you both saw that it was a squirrel. And
Damn.
Okay.
Daniel, you weren't sure what it was, but you knew it was something tiny.
Just a squirrel, folks. Nothing to be worried about.
Yeah, totally fine.
Sorry, being outdoors like this makes me a little bit jumpy, but yeah, we're all good. We're good.
Not used to nature, I see.
No, not particularly. I'm more of a city bird. If that definition works better for you.
City
I'm very
bird.
much out of my element here, flown away from the nest, if you would pardon the pun of it.
As you push deeper
Whatever
into
you
the
say,
forest,
Feathers. Let's move on.
as you push deeper into the forest, the trees grow closer, their trunks thick and dark. The underbrush rises to your knees, tugging at your boots. The air feels heavier here, humid, still expectant. Somewhere ahead, something moves again. A sudden rustle breaks the silence. Leaves shiver. A branch snaps. Something low to the ground darts between the trees, fast, circling, just out of sight. The forest feels aware of you.
So I
What do
took
you
that
do
thing,
here?
isn't it? Should I take out that thing and hold it?
Charm.
Sure.
You can try.
Is that what you do?
Sure. We'll give it a shot. Sure.
You ready yourselves. The forest responds with silence thick and heavy, as if it is waiting for you to make the next move. The rustling stops.
I think it's waking. Keep holding that thing up, and seems like the forest will respond quite agreeably to it.
I don't know if it likes it or dislikes it, but sure.
A sharp whistle cuts through the air. Thunk. An arrow buries itself in the trunk of trees inches from your head, Claire.
Oh, man. I don't like that.
I draw my axes.
I was lying. Put that away. Put that away right now.
The forest goes still. Whoever fired that shot is already gone. What are you guys going to do?
examine the arrow.
All right, so give me a investigation check, Jack.
Oh, I was hoping for a nature to see what kind of wood it was made out of.
Oh, you want to look at the wood in particular?
Yeah, like see what it's made out of. See if it's made out of the same kind of stuff that we're surrounded by,
Yeah, sure.
or if it's got different stuff to it.
Yeah, if that's what you want to roll and look, try and figure out, that's fine. Give me a nature. How are you a ranger guide and you have a -1?
It's intelligence.
I'm not gonna-
It's based on it. For whatever reason, these systems decided that intelligence would work on nature, but wisdom is survival. How does that work? If I'm supposed to be good at nature and survival,
Feels odd, but isn't like
why does
nature
it
like
always end up?
knowing like what berries are like bad to eat, and wisdom
Yes.
is like, I'm not gonna put any berries in like a vegetable like salad.
Yes.
Right? Isn't
Pretty
that like
much.
yeah, it's silly.
Yes, it is the general difference.
You should be able to know that. Talk to any park ranger. I'm sure they're smart enough to tell you like which ones are good or not.
All right, so Jack, with that 11, you notice that the wood used for the arrow is made out of local wood.
right.
Ooh, local wood. Wow, couldn't have guessed that one.
In the forest
Sorry.
full of trees, damn.
All right.
The forest slowly returns to its unnatural silence. Whatever challenged you guys has vanished back into the trees, leaving only the faint rustle of leaves and the distant creak of branches. The drag marks continue north. As you push onward, following the trail deeper into the forest, the trees continue to grow denser, with the air being heavier. The signs of struggle become fresher and more recent. You are getting closer to saving the settler.
I don't know, man. He might be dead.
Yeah, you'll see.
Well,
I keep my axes drawn the entire time.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. The forest begins to thin just slightly as you push forward, while the drag marks grow fresher, deeper grooves in the soil, with snapped branches still oozing sap. You smell smoke before you see it. A small hollow opens beneath the trees. A crude lean-to of branches and hides sits in the hollow. Half collapsed, a fire pit still smolders, thin wisps of smoke curling upward into the canopy. Rope bindings lie cut on the ground, frayed and stained. Whoever was here left in a hurry. What do you do?
Probably inspect the campsite.
Yeah, is there any markers, anything left behind near this fire? If I got to roll for it, I'm fine with that too. Yes.
Hang on 1 second. Let me just get the page set back up here.
Oh,
All right, so you're looking at the fire pit, you said?
yeah, I kind of want to see like around the fire pit for any
I got you.
remains of anything.
So, the coals are still warm. Someone was here less than an hour ago. The fire wasn't put out properly. It was just abandoned.
Everybody, looks like this is a pretty freshly put out fire pit. Everything's still kind of warm. If you guys are down, we can always be happy to try and cook up a little meal here as a snack while we try to gather our thoughts.
Ooh, I like snacks.
Yeah, of course.
By
Yeah,
all
Perhaps-
means,
Perhaps not the best
I'll look
time for a
into
snack.
this.
I'm always down for snacks.
Right. Something quick, just a little something. We've been walking all day. Just it'll take but a moment. I only need the warmth from the hearth. Ralphin goes to pulls out their pack and just starts grabbing like the easiest thing they can make from their rations.
All right. Yeah, you
Okay.
you make some food there.
It's practically just warming stuff up. It's like, oh, well then, uh, oh, here you guys go. At least some warm bits of food after all this walking we've been having. Has there was this the place that that the person that shot the arrow at your head misses? We believe that this is there used to be their resting place.
Oh, I have no idea. It could be. I don't think we would know where it came from exactly.
Oh, right, of course, of course. I'm just trying to find a way to connect the dots.
That's a
But
good thought, though.
it seems like a valuable theory. Um,
Mm.
is there anything around this area?
So, are you looking at like the ground type of thing, or what are you
I'm just,
exactly looking for?
I'm looking for nothing in particular. I'm just looking like around the landscape.
All right. So you notice that the soil is churned up with small footprints. You see drag marks leading into the hollow and another set leading out.
Oh, so the scales. Can you come over here for a second? And you
You know
seem
what?
like the more
I'll allow
outdoorsy
that
type.
because I called you feathers.
Funny.
I appreciate that. You seem to be more of an outdoorsy
It
kind of
looms
person.
over
Right?
you.
You seem like a more outdoorsy kind of person, right?
What'd you find?
It seems like there's been a
What?
trail of footsteps and at least looks like indentations on the ground. I don't know if maybe you could surmise something more about the direction from these things, and it might be leading to the person that we were looking for.
I will certainly take a look.
All right, Jack, give me a survival check.
It's fantastic. I can certainly do that.
Oh, appreciate you. God's above. Go ahead and hold your soul very closely.
With a 10.
So the tracks scatter into the underbrush. You'll need to search more carefully in order to find out more. You're not a very good
Alright.
tracker, are you?
Guess not.
How big of a space is it this right here that I'm looking at? Like the little hollow cave looking thing?
There's no cave. There's a lean-to. There's some rope.
Oh, there's like a hollow somewhere.
Oh, the hollow as in the openness in the forest where you guys are at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's what we're in right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Then yeah, I'll look more into this lean-to here.
All right. The lean-to is hastily built.
I'll just like dig my snout into it.
The lean-to is hastily built with branches lashed together with strips of bark. Inside, you find a few scraps of hide, a broken wooden bowl, and a small pile of crushed berries.
Okay. So whoever was here wasn't planning on being here for long. So it was rather hastily built.
There's no sign
They're
of a
in a rush
struggle,
to get
right?
out.
There is
Doesn't
rope bindings. So,
do they look like they've been cut?
uh-huh.
The drag marks don't go any further than where they are here, right?
They just go in and out of the clearing.
In and out. So they do go on.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So the most plausible
Well-
thing to me sounds like this is where they were. This was their kind of makeshift camp before they did the abduction. Basically, is what I'm inferring from this personally. I'll continue on, I guess.
Yeah, could be.
All right. The trail leading out of the hollow is fresh broken branches, scuffed earth, and has the faint imprint of bare feet. The forest ahead grows continually darker, denser, as if trying to swallow the path. You push past the hollow and deeper into the forest as the air grows colder. The trees press closer together, and their branches forming a tangled ceiling that blocks out the sky completely. A faint cry echoes through the trees.
Would
I have
this
a random question. What is keen sense?
On your character sheet, that is?
Isn't it like advantage on certain perception rolls, or
Because like I have
It's on your
dark vision
picture. You
up
might be able
to
to drop it
60
in the
feet.
chat.
Keen sense?
I have keen sense up to 10 feet.
Interesting.
Boom, I know there is.
Just looks, I know you said it was getting darker.
it's keen sense replaces
Oh.
blind sight and just means you gain the typical benefits of vision via another sense.
Okay, so like your smell.
So even if you were blinded,
Yeah, that's what I...
even if you were blinded, you could still
Okay.
kind of operate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
That is
Got
Got a
pretty
good sense
cool.
of smell.
You say that we hear a cry.
Mhm.
Just would ask as to what the cry sounds like. Does it sound like a person crying out or like an animal crying out?
Oh, it's 100% a person.
Ah. Okay.
Is that the person we're looking for? Question mark. I hope.
Never heard this poison. So
I don't think we would know that for sure.
I mean, no, but like, go check.
well, it sounds like somebody in danger, and we
should-
might as well. No, please go ahead. Sorry.
We should
go
proceed
ahead.
cautiously, though.
I have to agree with
We definitely just don't want to rush into it.
Oh yeah.
The faint cries echo again, thin, yet muffled and desperate. Whoever is making this sound is close, just beyond the next wall of brush. As you push through the tangled
Do we
branch...
want to try to...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to see if we want to do like a group sneak to maybe like, you know, get the advantage on them, get the upper hand, and maybe scout up a little bit undetected. Says the giant silver dragonborn. Try to be
I
stealthy.
mean, do you? Okay, sure, sure.
Yeah, I think,
I think the easiest way for
fine
me to
idea.
be stealthy is just to not enter the scene personally. This is how I avoid detection. Is just not be able
Just
to be
don't
detected.
be there.
If I'm not there to be detected,
Yeah.
how can I be detected?
Right?
Mm.
Can't perceive what's not to be perceived.
That's why the rogue always gets super high, always passes their stealth checks because they're not there. They're physically not there. Yeah, I think it's a good idea for us to. I mean, we don't have no idea what's gonna line up against up ahead of us. So
Right.
yeah, Scales, if you want to go ahead and lead the stealth march, I'll be right behind you.
The stealth march.
All right, we're going to have a talk about the scales thing.
Oh no, I think it's a term of endearment. I will. We'll
It's
figure
either
this out.
Scales or Rin Rin. Pick one.
Or both.
I'm still gonna call you Rin Rin.
Just let out a low growl and move on.
All right. As you push through the tangled branches into a small hollow beneath the trees, you notice a makeshift campsite that looks eerily similar to the one that you guys were at previously, except this one is fresher. The fire is still going, and Tamsin Reed lies on the ground, bound at the wrists and ankles, a strip of cloth tied around their mouth. As he sees you, their eyes go wide with a mix of relief and terror. The forest around you is silent, almost too silent. What do you do?
So just to be clear, do we see a captor? Do we see?
You don't see anybody right now. But just
Except for,
besides
obviously-
Tamsin.
That's alarming. This is an ambush, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Huh.
What seems like
Well.
we found the person we're looking for. We can just grab him now.
Yeah, but like, yeah, let's check our surroundings first because this is weird.
I would love to cast message real quick. Thanks for the level up, by the way. I have message now. And I can just silently communicate distance. I don't even think they need to. Let's see. Can they actually? Are they gagged?
Yeah.
They
But
are,
message
okay.
doesn't require.
Yeah. So they can't actually reply to me, unfortunately. But they see us already, don't they?
Oh yeah. And they still don't really know who you are. So they're kind of like still freaking out right now.
Sure. I'll just whisper to them real quick. We're here to help you. Has your captor left? Ambush us. Nod or shake your head.
He is still so terrified of everything that's going on. He's not really able to do much. He's consistently shaking.
What
So-
if I give you a persuasion roll? Would that help? Maybe. I don't know.
Can you tell him to like not do that and just
Calm down.
calm his ass? It's fine.
I mean, Claire, are you saying it out loud to tell
Sometimes
him
it's
to
just
calm
the-
down?
No.
I mean,
I'm just being myself.
you guys can go free him. You can walk by him. You
Okay.
can do whatever
Sounds
you
like
guys
I-
need to.
I'll go cut him loose.
All right.
If it's a trap, then the move
Alright,
is to spring the trap.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm staying
I
at the perimeter.
Alright.
If
So-
Robin's going in, then so is Roffin.
All right. So
I'm not. I'm staying out.
you cut the bindings. Tamsin gasps as the cloth falls from their mouth. Their breath is shaking. They
Easy, buddy. Easy. Breathe.
they whispered to the trees. I swear the trees whispered back to them. They're coming back. Please get me out of here.
How big is this guy?
They. Oh.
He's a human. Small human, but he's a human.
Small enough for me to throw over my shoulder and just carry him away?
Yes.
Because I will do that. I will just throw him over my shoulder and carry him back.
A sharp rustle cuts through the silence. Then another. Shapes move between the trees, small, fast, low to the ground. 4 figures emerge from the brush, masked in bark and leaves, their bodies wrapped in strips of hide. They move with unsettling quiet, their bare feet barely disturbing the forest floor. Boom. Hang on 1 second. All right. Boom. Can you guys see those gentlemen now?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
No.
Yep.
They hiss
Oh, there they are.
not words, but warnings. The masked figures spread out, circling you and Tamsin. They hiss again. Sharp, urgent, warning. What do you do?
Can we tell
I
what
would-
they're saying exactly? Or like what language they're trying to speak?
They're not really speaking, they're just kind of hissing. Kind of like a animal trying
Cat.
to protect themselves.
Okay, but they look like people. They read as like intelligent people.
They look
Or not?
Yeah, they're about the same like build as like a halfling would be the best description.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like we got what we came for. Let's just like hold up our arms, but then like just back away slowly. Like we don't need to fight and we'll defend ourselves. Make it clear we will, but like we already got what we came for.
True.
I don't know if that's
true.
your philosophy or not, but like that kind of. I don't want to start a fight we don't need to have.
I mean, what if they were the ones that took this guy?
I mean, fair, but also like we got the guy. We can talk and interrogate him later.
True.
I mean, I don't want like again above the table. I don't want to ruin people's fun if they want to have a D&D fight. Like we can do that, right?
Yeah.
But like in character, that's at least how I would think about this. Is like, well,
I mean, like,
we got the guy. Let's like,
yeah, strategically, do we want to fight right now? Probably not.
Not
But
really.
also,
I mean, if I'm carrying this guy, I'd rather just back away and
bolt it.
So what
Yeah.
I will say above the table, there will be plenty of opportunities for combat. There will also be
Oh, of
plenty of
course.
opportunities to get out of certain combat encounters, but there will also be many combat encounters that you guys don't have an option. There will be fighting.
Yeah.
This is one that you have opportunities to try and run, to try and scare them, to try and talk to them. They're not outright trying to kill you right now.
Yeah.
It's not they're trying to warn us or give like some kind of scaring thing. Hold on, I have a. Trying to see what I. Okay, so I was trying to see if like my animal affinities or beast stuff could help me communicate with them in any way.
I mean, you can
Well,
try and talk to
at the
them.
very least, you could probably
If we
right.
could
Like I feel like if we were gonna.
I never said they couldn't talk. All you've heard
Yeah.
though is just
So
hissing.
I feel like the first. Yeah, I feel like the first thing you do is you say like, hey, speak in like every language you know. So I would say like, hey, hello, like speak, kind of certain words like that. I know Common, Elvish, Dwarvish. I don't know if those are languages in this setting. To be clear, like that might actually not be lore accurate for all I know. But I feel like that would probably be the next move if we're in a bit of a Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, I think communicating first is a good check.
So maybe we assume that everyone tries the languages they know, and I'm going to infer perhaps that we don't elicit a response with that.
So as you guys all speak every language that you guys know, the masked figures all tilt their heads at you, not understanding. One of them taps their chest twice, then points at Tamsin, then back at the forest.
Okay.
I,
Well, that's
It's not helpful.
it's a non-starter. I'm sorry.
And I mean, an insight
it
check
kinda-
could give you an opportunity to figure out if you can understand what they're saying. That's for sure. Other
So
than that,
I have a noodly rule I want to run by you, and you have to. I'll let you make whatever ruling you want as a GM
Mhm.
here. I have a character feature that gives me a +5 to passive insight, which
Oh
means
my,
that passive insight would be effectively a 19.
damn.
I don't know how you would interpret what a passive insight would imply in this situation, right? It's entirely your game. Like, I don't think that's an auto success in all insight. I'm not suggesting that it would mean that, but
no.
it is a weird situation, you know?
Yeah. So with a passive insight of 19, you are
Mhm.
definitely able to figure out that the masked figures want you to leave Tamsin behind with them.
We
Okay.
literally can't do
Uh,
that though. Like, why? Can we try
yeah,
to ask them why? Like, what is it about this guy that they want? What do they want with him?
they seem hostile to him, right? Like, pretty clearly.
Nah, not necessarily.
Ooh.
Um, they seem like they are trying to make sure the forest keeps him.
That's weird.
That is a curious thing to do.
Is it like a ritualistic thing?
I don't know.
Hmm.
So as you guys are sitting there, Tamsin yells out, "No, don't leave me. Please, don't give me back to them."
Do you
Am
know
I
what
holding
they
him
want
at this
with you?
point?
What'd
Yeah,
you do to make these
you
people
said
so
you
mad?
picked him up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got him on my shoulder, so I would just like shake him a little bit, be like, "What do they want with you? Why'd they get you?"
I have no idea.
What were you doing when they captured you?
I was picking berries.
I'd be mad that he picked the berries. Probably.
Probably. Yeah. What kind of berries?
They were raspberries. I was just gathering for lunch the other day.
I
Okay.
would.
Okay, so we're gonna need. Okay, I feel.
I'm
What
gonna
was
try
that,
to take
Daniel?
a step
You broke up a little bit.
backwards.
Oh, I was just say that sounds like a perceived trespass of some kind. Let's just take Tim's and we'll sort it out later.
All right, so are you guys gonna attempt to flee then?
I'm gonna take a couple steps back slowly with him and see what they do.
All right, so as you take a few steps backwards, the masked figures stiffen, their hissing sharpens. They lower their bodies into a defensive crouch.
It looks like they're being aggroed right now, for lack of a better phrase.
Like they want him to stay here, but we have to take him back with us. And I'm not sure how to communicate that to them.
Oh, excuse me, little tree fellas. And Roffin's gonna go like, this person has to come back to our home. Um, he will not bother you anymore. Cross our hearts. We mean no harm to you. Capiche?
As you speak, the masked figures tilt their heads again, tap their chest twice again, then point at Tamsin, then back to the forest.
Okay. I have an idea, but I don't know how good it's going to be.
All ideas are good.
Okay.
The only bad idea is a not done idea.
So, they seem rather animalistic in their behaviors. I wonder if I try some type of intimidating breath roar thing, if that might scare them off.
You can certainly try and intimidate them.
Like,
I almost want to do what they're doing, except point to what's his face and then point to where we came from and be like, nah, he's gotta
Right.
come with us.
right.
Like, if he's not yours.
Like, I almost want to show off, like, my breath weapon almost and be like, look what I can do. You don't want to mess with me. Type deal. Like, just, show how big and strong
Okay.
Yeah.
Who
this.
is Claire gonna do her whole thing, or is Jack gonna do his whole thing first? Because you guys can both make an opportunity to intimidate them.
I feel like I should do my thing first, and then if that doesn't work, you can do whatever you're doing.
Sure, I'll hold off. I'll let you do your thing, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just immediately go into scary ice breath.
All right.
Okay,
So
because I've seen them do this twice, so I'm gonna do what
Yep.
they're doing, except point to him and point back to where we came from, and be like, "No, we're taking him home."
Okay, that's sound logic.
all right. So
Yeah.
I'll roll intimidation for you here.
That's
Well,
pretty
fuck.
good.
All right. So
Giggity bang.
Claire somehow bolsters up and gets really like big and starts pounding on her chest and doing all this other stuff, and she doesn't even really know what she's doing. She's just kind of like making animalistic, like gorilla style noises and like pounding on her chest and pretty much just yelling and screaming. But
Oh,
the figures then hesitate as they slowly back away into the trees. Their hissing fades deep into the forest. The hollow
Okay.
falls silent again. Tamsin clings to Thalarin, shaking, their breath ragged and uneven. The forest seems to exhale around you, quiet, heavy, yet watchful.
all right, let's get the fuck out of here, guys. This is fucking
Yeah.
book it.
Tamsin
Book it.
looks to Thalarin. Thank you. I thought I was dead. We have to get out of here. Please, take me home.
Yeah. Calm down, you big scary baby. Let's go.
Big scary baby.
You gather yourselves and begin the journey back toward Emberhearth, the forest closing behind you. Every rustle, every creak of branches feels like eyes watching your retreat. But Tamsin is alive, and you are not alone. Boom, boom, boom. As you proceed south, the forest slowly thins. The trees grow less dense, the air lightens, and the sound of Emberhearth begins to reach you. Wood chopping, voices, and the distant clang of metal. Tamsin walks with a limp, leaning on Thalarin. Their eyes never leave the tree line behind you. As you step into the clearing, heads turn, settlers pause mid-task. A child drops a bundle of kindling. Adela gasps. Arl mutters something under his breath. Cyril Vane strides forward, her eyes locked on Tamsin. You brought him back.
Got him! Oh yeah, I would shout that too. Be like, we got him!
Well done. Tell me everything. As Tamsin looks over at Cyril, they weren't bandits. They didn't speak. They wore masks and they moved like shadows. They whispered to the trees. And I think the trees whispered back to them. Cyril looks towards all of you guys. What happened?
Exactly as he said.
I told them we needed to bring him home. They wanted him to stay in the forest. They did some weird like gesture nonsense. So I was like, nah man, we gotta take him back home. Like I did what they were doing and they backed off.
So you scared them? And she kind of looks at you inquisitively, kind of like, how the hell did you scare them?
That's a great question. I don't know, but I sure did.
Oh, okay. And she kind of looks around, and then she looks over to Thalrin. Is that true? Marie Claire
Yes.
scared them?
Oh yes. Little girl was very scary, and he gives a big slap on the back to her. She scared them good.
Oh, push me over. God damn.
So,
Oh, you survived an axe. You'll survive this.
I hate you.
so you're
Does
back.
This is all very exciting.
You're back. You saved a life. You've seen some of the forest's edge. Cyril Vane looks at everybody. We'll need to be ready. This land isn't empty, and it's not done with us. Rest while you can. Tomorrow we will tackle the next problem. The fires of Emberhearth glow warm against the darkening forest. Settlers look up as you return hopeful, anxious, waiting. Whatever you face today was only the beginning. And that will be today's session, folks.
All right.
We did it.
Hooray! Hooray!
Yay! Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat.
So, I'll be honest with you guys. That first part, when you guys arrived at Emberhearth, that was supposed to be from session 1. And you guys are supposed to have leveled up after that first session to level 2. But we took a little bit longer, which, no big deal. So, next session, we will track down the escaped convict.
We'll track down